What's up, Jiu Jitsu nerds? Welcome back to the Matrix channel. Here we have a narrated role between Carl and Thomas. Carl is a visiting purple belt from the States, and he really liked our Jiu Jitsu style, so he did as many classes as possible with us. And here we go. It's one of his last days, so I thought, why not make a narrated role, including Carl. Here he comes up. First, he tries to go for the body, but then he finds the single leg. But obviously, if your head's on the side, you're very vulnerable for kimuras and chin straps and guillotines. Thomas gets a guillotine grip here, rolls him over. We do that all the time. It's part of our single leg defense techniques. And he finishes right away. Now Thomas sees that he's filmed, and now he does the fancy stuff. We'll see. So this is an interesting leg position. We discussed that after class. I simultaneously started playing around with it, and Thomas just spent 1 week with John Callistine and Aaron Millum and other good people on a leg lock camp in Leuven in Belgium, and they discussed this position a little bit. Very interesting. So here Thomas gets a hook, gets a hold of the leg, and now can more or less choose. Now he has control over both legs, so we will see an Ashigarami here. Outside Ashi here for Thomas. That's what they worked on a lot too. He controls the other leg too. Now he switches to the primary leg to attack it and gets a nice finish here right away. Has the heel pretty quickly and can finish. Maris is just chilling. What else should he do? I mean, it's not that he has the ADCC Worlds coming up. No big deal for him, I guess. So here we go again. Carl is very heavy fighting the hands here, but not addressing Thomas's leg position a lot, which I think is a mistake. He should totally be more aware of what kind of guard, what kind of leg position Thomas is going to. Nice. Thomas jumps over for the back mount here. I think he has the bottom hook in. Yes, bottom hook's in. So now it's some grip fighting going on. This is interesting because now the Carl turned to the other side, so there's no more bottom hook. But Thomas has his, if you look at his right leg, it goes very deep and his foot is almost touching the ground, which is controlling the other hip as good as possible. And now Carl addresses that and also defends that Thomas goes to a more higher position here to go for possible rear triangles or isolating the arm for back mount finishes. Thomas still on the Kimura here and has many options now. But for now, he uses the Kimura as a control position to control Carl and check his options. He decides to go to mount, tries to walk the hand up, walk the arm up. Doesn't work. Carl keeps his elbows tight. He's also sideways, so he will most likely start to escape. And Thomas backstabs right into Sankaku position, controls the second leg. Now closes the legs and very, very good control here. It can be very annoying if people pull your head, especially with both hands. If they're way stronger than you, way bigger than you, this can be very annoying. But I think if it's more or less the same weight class, shouldn't be a problem. Now Thomas rolls over. I guess he will try to isolate the legs here, which he is doing. V-grip. Tries to walk the leg up. Now his head replaces his grip. Very interesting. So Carl cannot connect the legs anymore. Now he works on the hip, on the heel exposure, gets it, and this is very tight. And he also has laces, so very tight position. Very nice setup. There he goes again for this leg position. I don't even know a name for it, but again, very interesting. Carl tries to jump over the guard here, but has to be very careful. Thomas goes upside down, tries to attack the leg for Sankaku entry, but doesn't work. I noticed rolling with Carl that it's pretty easy to pull his head down and then, like when you do butterfly, pull the head down and then attack from there and get him to turtle. So Carl, you should definitely work on that, I guess, because it's easy easy thing to improve your game. So be more aware of your head position when you face butterfly. Looks like Thomas is getting a pass here. Goes to double knee on belly, Ethan Krellinson style. See, tries to find an opening. Again, we come to the turtle position. This time Thomas jumps over and gets a really low position on his hips and pulls him back. Carl tried to counter with a Kimura, but was too late, and Thomas is very aware of that. Now, nice isolation of the arm here. Second hand is controlled as well, so it's impossible to avoid getting choked now. Carl has very good defense, so I guess Thomas has to go to the full rear naked choke, which he does here. And at this point, it's pretty much over. All right. Another round. Grip fighting. Thomas drops again to the side to enter the legs. This time, Carl tries to the leg weave pass. We just learned on a weekend from Aaron on his seminar. Here Thomas is on a 2-on-1. Now he gets even the arm drag. Already has a slight angle, grabs the hip. That's how I like to take the back too. Very often. Grab the hip, little jump, pull them into your back. Very nice round. Guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click on the bell for the notifications to not miss a video. I think we're close to 300 videos or something at this channel. So yeah, show us some love.